My magic bullet broke. The rubber seal broke, and then I thought I could still use it, but I can't. So Brenda suggested that I turn it upside down and then do it. Now we're gonna do it. Oh, my gosh, for idiots! It won't work because the liquid has to go at the bottom.
Aw, dang.
You're almost super smart.
Well, that sucks.
Dude, that was almost a really great idea. How do we all know
man.
that? Everyone thought, like...
Mina doesn't even care.
I didn't think it was gonna work.
Okay, darling. Yeah.
Science rules.
Again.
Bill Nye.
Well, then why didn't you say anything?
Because I was making my sandwich.
Oh, no, it's because you didn't know.
Looking for someone who gets egg yolk everywhere.
You got it on my shirt.
Wait, there's a rubber seal in here. Could I take it off of this one?
Yeah, do it. Use it.
And see if we could put it in another one? Science rules! Update, we figured out the magic bullet situation. One of the lids, we transferred the rubber and it worked. We got our bulletproof coffee. Now, we are at Santa Monica Pier. We were supposed to go to Blizzard today, but we had to reschedule. Now we're just riding, teaching Lena how to skate. She's down there. John's on his rollerblades, fruit booter. Brenna let Lena borrow her skateboard, her extra longboard, and we're just cruising. Today's gonna be a fun day. We have gloves too. We're gonna play some catch. I can feel it. The sun is burning my skin. How do you feel, Tony Hawk?
I feel like a pro.
Yeah?
I'm ready to go shred some concrete,
Some
slabs,
cabbage?
360 no scope, flip side up,
Kick
the
flip.
tail whip,
An ollie,
ollie, liberty.
900, and justice for all.
Exactly.
So we took a few pictures, but not as much as we normally do. We played some catch, just played some soccer. Lena just ended the game. She made all of us pee a little bit.
Okay, wait. I was doing really well. Everyone was saying how impressed they were of my skills.
Oh, okay.
But then, of course, I had to go and trip. I tripped and I caught myself, but then I kept going and I tripped again.
She, like, it was the funniest trip. Like, Brenda and I were both on our knees, like, definitely, like, so close to peeing our pants. She just fell face first. Like, she gave up, didn't even put her hands out. She was just like, right into the sand, and her little hair went everywhere. Oh, that was fun. We all played a good round of soccer. Today's been fun. I wish we could go outside and play more.
Yeah, seriously. Frisbee time!
Frisbee time. Frisbee time.
Yeah.
We got this in the background. Gosh, such a pretty day. Such a pretty day for this.
Do you know how to do the, like, this kind?
Oh, I wish.
Do it! This frisbee's kind of weird, though.
Weird.
Yeah, it's hard.
Hey, it's you! That was you, Brenda!
Nice squat. Good catch.
Good morning, guys. It's the next day. I just moved from the couch to over here, and Chewy came running over. He's like, I want to sit on your lap. Okay, no kisses. So it's the next day. I'm feeling really sore. The beach was amazing. I'm okay too. I'm okay. I'm just sore. That was like so much fun. So we were supposed to go to Blizzard, but we had to reschedule. And like the beach was something that we had really wanted to go do anyways. And we were supposed to take pictures on Monday with Brenna and John and Lena. But I wasn't feeling too good, so Wednesday just turned into like impromptu. Let's go to the beach and hang out and have fun. And that was really like, that was so much fun. I read these books by Brené Brown, and like she's like a shame researcher, and she's like on the path to figure out like how to become wholehearted and what makes people like who are wholehearted, like how does that happen? And she talked about in her book how it's so important to have fun. And like, or go play. There you go. It's so important to go play. And when I was a little kid, I freaking loved going outside and playing. Like, that was my favorite thing. And then at some point, going outside and playing was something that little kids did. And it's not something that you do when you're a certain age. Kind of like when you're too old to go on the Easter egg hunt. Like, that is some bull crap. When I found that out, I was pretty sad. Or like trick-or-treating, that's horrible too. People are giving out free candy. You know, there shouldn't be an age restriction. That should be open to everyone. But anyways, like, I would love going outside, like riding my bike, playing catch, just like doing anything that had to do with being outside and running around. And when we played soccer out on the beach and we were playing catch, oh, it was just so much fun. I'm so sore today though, because playing soccer in the sand is a stupid crazy workout. That was really intense. But I want to have more days where I just go outside and have fun and just play. There's no purpose or a reason, just, you know, just to play. Part of me wishes sometimes I didn't live in LA and I was like back in a place like Modesto, so I could just like go run around in an open field and not have to worry. But there's cool spots around LA that has that kind of stuff, so I just gotta keep looking. So I just watched a video by PewDiePie. He said that YouTube is over party, and I saw his, like, he showed his AdSense of what he made on a video, and his videos are doing pretty good. They get anywhere from like 4 to 5 million every single time he uploads, and he made like $110. Now I know when he got removed from the like the premium ads thing, I'm not for sure if YouTube changed that or if they stuck to that, but I know that his AdSense might be lower than everyone else's cause of that, potentially, or maybe not. I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's a little, oh, there's a little fleck right there. It's okay, you can't see it. But if his ads reflect like, also I just woke up, so sorry, I'm like hot mess. If that is the case, that a video that gets 5 million views is only gonna get freaking $110. That's insane, guys. We are in trouble as a creative community, as creators. This is not a lucrative business anymore, and things are changing. I feel scared for that because YouTube has always been a cool place to fall back on, and you're rewarded for consistency, and sometimes you're not rewarded at all for how long you've been on the platform and how loyal you've been. But there's a lot of people that this is their money. YouTube is 100% their money. So what the heck? That's crazy. Like there's people that aren't doing brand deals or anything outside of just their YouTube AdSense. And to go from probably, you know, making anywhere from 5 to 6 grand to maybe like 500, that's kind of like what it would be. That's gonna be devastating for people. If you're a creator and you're affected by this, dang, I'm just like so sorry. I'm right there with you, because, you know, I guess like we still like rely on our AdSense for sure. And I built my business in a way where you know, I didn't want it just to be me, and I've explored other options ever since my, like, I know you guys probably hate when I bring this up, but after that happened to me in 2012 and the algorithm changed, my AdSense went from being like really nice to like nothing. I like realized I'm like, YouTube cannot be the only thing I put all of like my eggs in one basket. I can't do that anymore. I have to like do something else, because if this ever happens to me again, then I don't want to be you know, almost getting my car repossessed or getting kicked out of my place. Like, I never want to be in this position again. But this is heartbreaking, because making videos on YouTube has always been such a cool creative place to get your work seen and have a community. And I feel like with all these changes, like there is no, I don't know, there's YouTube communities online for sure, but what it used to be isn't what it is now. And I just wonder how many people are gonna seriously leave the platform now because of this. It's great that we have things like Twitch, because like all the people over there are so awesome and they just get it, and they're super community driven, and it's so nice and so cool to see a brand as large as Twitch be like 100% behind creators and them trying to think of cool ways that they can help and promote other people. It's just, they're a good company. And you know, you lose that essence with a big company like YouTube when something like Google takes over. There's good people with good intentions, but you know the way Google works is there's people who are in charge of, like, you know, YouTube communities, or they have this big job where they oversee all of this stuff that's important to me and important to you, the person watching at home, and then they oversee it for like 3 or 6 months, and then their job title changes and they move on to something else, and someone else comes in their spot, picks it up, and tries to figure out how to make it better, but you know, they're missing all the pieces. You can't be good at being a YouTube community manager, in charge of YouTube communities, unless you are actively in the community, because you have no idea what affects us or what's going on. You're just a person collecting a check. So I don't know, all of this is crazy. What do you guys think? You think you're gonna start seeing a lot of your favorite YouTubers leave the platform? This is a big deal, guys. This is something that's kind of crazy. If PewDiePie's only making $110 a video, that's pretty insane. That's insane. On something that gets like 4 or 5 million views. I know, like, a lot of YouTubers say it like they would do it for free if they could. And like, a lot of that is true, because I started on YouTube doing everything for free. I didn't even become a partner until like the end of 2008. I kept getting rejected because I did music videos and there was too much copyright stuff on my channel. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and the way that the algorithm favors channels now, you have to be posting videos like every single day in order to even be mildly successful. And if you have to do all that work, but your videos aren't even making any money, despite them being seen, then is there a point? I mean, obviously there's a point, because of, like, you know, someone like Roman Antwood, who has a ton of fans and like a huge community. Like, that would be so sad for that whole community if he just stopped posting. But I guess for anyone who's like business oriented, you have to look at the facts and be like, is this a good use of my time? Am I sustaining myself by doing this? And I guess you can build brand awareness, but it's so much work to make all these videos every single day and then not get paid. I don't know. There's like a weird shift in everything that's happening right now. What I've done since 2012 is I've worked on building Strawberry 17 as a brand, and I talked with a lot of brands, a lot of companies, made really great relationships with all of them. I've created my own kind of brand deals and marketing campaigns, and I've done a lot more strategizing and consulting for companies. I do a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't know about, and I do really love producing too, so I do that any chance I can get. It's not always like in front of the camera, but it's behind the camera, and it's planning, and it's kind of just doing a lot of things that you guys don't ever really see. Like, there's no essence of the business side of me on YouTube. Like, you can look at my brand and be like, oh yeah, she's like, that's cool, she's doing this. But that's only a fraction of like who I am. There's people who will see me on a panel and they're like, oh man, I'm gonna go subscribe to your channel, and then I feel bad because I'm like, who I am in this panel is not who I am on YouTube. I'm like totally different. Because if we're talking business, I'm like business pantsuit Hillary Clinton Megan. I'm like, I'm ready to go. But if I'm on YouTube, I'm just being silly Megan who's just having fun. Which there's nothing wrong with the two, but I guess when it comes to my career and my passions and stuff that my future, I'm a bit more serious and proactive about it, because, I'm about to be 30. I want to have kids soon. I want to have a home. I want to settle down. I want to and by settling down, I don't mean I want to stop pursuing anything that has to do with my career, but I want to have the security and the stability and knowing that, my monthly income doesn't depend on the unstable and constantly changing system of YouTube. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of my rant. Oh, my hair is so crazy from the beach. I'm gonna go shower and get ready and have to film some gaming stuff, but I just really want to know what you guys think. I know this video is half beach day and then turns to this serious conversation, but I mean, this is a serious conversation that needs to be had, and I think you guys as the viewers and as creators, this is something we all should be thinking about. It's sad to even say, but I wonder if the dream of being a YouTuber, if things don't change, the dream of becoming that hasn't been lost because of everything that has happened. That's really sad if that's even a possibility. I don't even like saying that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? This is more I just want to hear what you guys are thinking, because I have all this stuff on my mind and John left for his voice acting lesson, so I'm just here thinking dang, what does the next year look like? I don't know, guys. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys later.